Now I got a decision to make. Am I gonna take, I want to rake all these leaves out here. You see all these leaves out here? They're all by my shed and everything. And so I have a decision to make. Am I gonna take and rake these leaves up by hand? Look at all these leaves. I'm gonna rake these leaves up by hand. Or I'm gonna take, here's the rake that I got. This is my rake right here. I can rake it up by hand, right? And then I can put it in this trash can over here, right? Or I can use my Ryobi leaf picker upper, right? And then I can take that and put that in the trash can. Or I can use my brother's Predator. What is this? It's a Predator 173cc leaf eater, whatever. But the only thing about this, it doesn't have a bag on the back. So whatever it eats, it's just gonna blow it out the back. You see? Because there's no bag back there. So let me see here. What am I gonna do? So I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna put my camera right here, and let's see. Rubber Ducky, what do you think? Rubber Ducky, what do you think? You think this is a good idea? No, I don't think it's a good idea. You don't think it's a good idea? No. Okay. Well, just go ahead, just sit back and relax, because I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to take and rake some stuff right now. I'm raking the leaves right now, see? And I'm doing it by hand. So raking the leaves by hand only takes a few seconds. You see that? Raking it by hand. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to put these leaves in this trash can over here. So I raked it by hand, and I'm putting the leaves in the trash can. That's the first method. Alright. Don't seem like it's very hard to do, right? It doesn't seem hard for me to do. Sit here and just rake the leaves. It doesn't seem that hard for me just to sit here and rake leaves with this rake and put the leaves in the trash can. It doesn't seem that hard. Just rake the leaves up, pick them up, and put them in the trash can. Rake the leaves, pick them up, and put them in the doggone trash can. That doesn't seem hard to me. Alright. But there's a second method. The second method is I can take and use the Ryobi. I can use this deal here. So it's a 40-volt lithium battery on it. This thing right here. And I can use this thing here to pick up the leaves, right? I could use this device right here. So let's see what happens if I use the Ryobi 40-volt deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and Mr. Ducky, quack quack, what do you think about that? Quack quack, I don't think it's a good idea. I think you should take and rake by your hand. No, but we're gonna use Ryobi's thing here. Quack quack, but I don't like it. Quack quack. It looks cumbersome. Quack quack. Alright, little ducky. You look. I want you to look at all the leaves and stuff around here. Okay, we gotta get all these leaves and stuff picked up. And so, rubber ducky, are you sure you don't think this is a good idea? Quack quack, it's not a good idea. Quack quack, but you can go ahead and try. Quack quack. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try to pick up these leaves using the Ryobi system. Alright, so I got it right here. And I got it. And go ahead. Look at all this stuff. Alright. So we use the Ryobi system. And what do you think about that, little ducky? Well, I don't know. It was really bad because you had a lot of stuff stuck at the mouth of this thing, and it sucked up a little bit, but it didn't do very much. All right, well, I got a lot of stuff in the bag. So what should I do? Should I test out my brother's other system over here, which is called the Predator? Yeah, go ahead, but I don't think it'll work because you don't have a bag. So this is the Predator. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up, okay? Okay. Go ahead and start it up, but I don't think it's gonna work. Okay. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start up the Predator and see what happens over here. So I think it's a hand start. Something right here. It's a hand start, and we're gonna start that Predator up and see what's going on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. finally turned off. Just a big piece of shit. Alright. What do you think about that, Ducky? I think that was really traumatic. That was really traumatic. You couldn't turn the piece of shit off. All it did was just blow the stuff out all over the place. And you got a big mess. So what should I do, little Ducky? You should clean all this shit up by hand. Use hand. Go over there to your rake. Rake the shit up. And put it in the motherfucking trash can. That's what you should do. Are you sure, Ducky? That's what I think you should do. Rake all this fucking shit up. See all these leaves here? Yeah, I'm looking at it. And then you rake it by hand. And you put it in this fucking trash can. And get the fuck up out of here. Okay, little Ducky. Thank you very much. And once again, you didn't like the Predator? No, I didn't like the Predator. It's a piece of shit. But what about my Ryobi here? It's also a piece of shit too. It doesn't do nothing but suck up a few branches. And it ain't doing shit. So the only thing that's best for me is to take and rake it by hand. That's right. Rake it up by hand. Use the rake right here. Right? Rake it up. Put it in this fucking trash can right here. And then take and put the trash can on this thing right here. And trail it over to the thing. And don't you ever do no fucking shit like this again. Okay, I'm sorry, little Ducky. Do you love me? Yes, I love you. Can you say quack, quack? Quack, 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 quack. And fuck you, you dumb motherfucker. Okay, little Ducky. Thank you. And have a nice day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.